Himachal News Bulletin. Here we'll get today's all the important news of Himachal Pradesh in one go. So let's start. Moving on to the first news of today's bulletin. Heavy rain wreaked havoc. Landslide disrupted Shimla Kalka highway. 4 vehicles stuck between ravines in Hamirpur. Heavy rains continued in Himachal Pradesh amid yellow alert, causing extensive damage at many places. In Sirmaur, half of a dozen roads are closed due to landslides. Traffic on Shimla Kalka National Highway has been affected due to stone falling at many places near Dharampur. Stones have started falling again from Saturday morning at the place where the mountain had fallen in Nigulsari. In Kinnaur district, the district administration has banned the movement of the vehicles on this route as a precautionary measure. Moving ahead to the second news of today's bulletin. Bus falls into a deep gorge, 12 passengers injured. Himachal Road Transport Corporation bus has fallen into a deep gorge in Pattaf, Nalagarh area in Solan district of Himachal Pradesh. Around 12 passengers have been injured in the accident. According to the information, about 40 people were in the bus at the time of the accident. The bus was going from Johar to Nalagarh. The reasons for the accident could not be ascertained. Police and administration teams are engaged in rescue operations on the spot. The injured have been sent to the nearest hospital for treatment. Moving ahead to the next news of today's bulletin. Anurag Thakur said, "Nothing happens from the post of Chief Minister. There should be passion to do something." Union Information Broadcasting and Youth Services and Sports Minister Anurag Thakur has said that nothing happens with the post of Chief Minister, Minister or MLA. It is necessary to have passion to do something. He said that I am happy with the responsibility given by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. I think justice should be done by the opportunity given. He said that the trust reposed in him by Prime Minister has to be lived up to. Moving ahead to the next news in today's bulletin. Strict rules for scholarship. Now Aadhaar card authentication is necessary. After the scholarship scam to the fore, the state government has made the rules strict for the application. The process of verifying has been changed. Now Aadhaar authentication of verifying officers will be mandatory. National Scholarship Portal scholarships.gov.in is going to open for central, state and minority sponsored scholarship scheme. National Institute of Scholarship Portal for online submission of applications and application forms has been mandated by the district nodal officers for their Aadhaar based demographic authentication prior to the verification process of the applications. Moving ahead to the next news of today's bulletin. After Nalagarh, now the industry of making salt of medicines will be set up in Una. After Nalagarh in Himachal Pradesh, now the industry of making salt of medicines will be established in Una. The company will invest rupees 500 crore in Himachal Pradesh. The state government will give 70 acres of land to the company setting up the industry. With this, pharmaceutical companies will not have to depend on China for raw materials. According to the State Industries Department officials, the company has already set up a pharmaceutical salt manufacturing industry in Ahmedabad. Moving ahead to the next news in today's bulletin. Now, private planners will not be able to take arbitrary fees for passing maps. The government will decide the fee structure. Private planners will not be able to charge arbitrary fees for passing maps from plot owners in Himachal Pradesh. For this, the government will fix the fee. Fee structure is being prepared in TCP department. It will be sent to the state government for approval. There are about 500 private planners registered with the department. The government has also asked for its list. Now these architects prepare maps of people's building. Moving ahead to the next news in today's bulletin, which tells us about the corona status in the state. 3 more infected died in Himachal. 103 people report positive. 3 more corona positive patients have died in Himachal on Friday. A 51-year-old man in Kangra, while a 73-year-old man and a 64-year-old woman succumbed to his injuries in Shimla. On the other hand, 103 new cases of corona have come in the state in the last 24 hours, whereas 401 patients have been cured in the state in the last 24 hours. Now the total number of corona infected in the state has reached 2,11,432. Out of these, 2,05,448 infected have been cured. Active cases have gone up to 2,430. So far, 3,535 infected people have died. During the last 24 hours, 10,032 samples were taken for the investigation of corona. Moving to the next news in today's bulletin, Jairam said, "Corona is spreading through weddings, not tourists." Chief Minister Jairam Thakur said that the cases of corona are increasing in Himachal Pradesh not because of the tourists, but because of the crowd gathering in marriage ceremonies. He said that the cases of infection have also increased in such areas of the state where tourists do not even go. He said that due to the weddings which went on in the past, there has been increase in the cases of corona. 49 cases have been reported in Panchayat of Saraj. The reason for this was a huge crowd at the wedding. In district Chamba also, cases have also increased due to this reason. Moving ahead to the next news in today's bulletin. 3 people and 4 vehicles trapped in the raging ravine. The driver climbed on the tripper to save his life. Due to heavy rains in Hamirpur district of Himachal Pradesh, the water level in Pang ravine suddenly increased on Saturday. During this, 3 tippers and 1 JCB got stuck in the ravine. Along with this, a tipper driver and 2 other laborers got stuck in the ravine. The tipper driver climbed on the top of the tipper to save his life. The fire brigade team has rescued the driver. Moving ahead to the last news of today's bulletin, silence in Chintapurni due to the necessity of COVID e-pass. After the order issued by the government on Wednesday night regarding the e-pass, the glow has disappeared from Chintapurni. On Thursday, the temple premises appeared completely empty. No devotees were seen at the main market, parking stand, bus stand, darshan slips, places. The shopkeepers of Chintapurni also kept waiting for the customers throughout the day due to the non-availability of devotees in the temple. In the religious sectors, shopkeepers have started worrying once again about the livelihood of the shopkeepers and businesses based on tourists. Due to the restrictions in past, business has not been special even in Shravanashtami fairs. Business slowed down due to the less numbers of pilgrims. So that's it for today's bulletin, guys. We will meet you again tomorrow. Till then, take care, stay safe. Bye-bye.